Okay, so you've missed a meal and you're stressing out because maybe we're not tracking the daily calories and protein exactly where we want them to be. Typically, if you've missed a meal, we're kind of worried more so about either protein intake, or maybe you're trying to gain weight and you're just going to be underneath your calorie intake for the day. Don't worry. Gotcha. So I just want to reset, I guess, the goal that we're going for here. Yes, we're going for like a body transformation goal, really specific. And it takes consistency over time to reach your body transformation goal. Now, I've been in your shoes where you want to accomplish your goal as soon as possible and as fabulous as possible, to get that, I guess, before and after picture, to just show off how great of a transformation it's been. I need you just to take the pressure off a bit, because A, we're going for long-term habits, and B, we're going for long-term habits. And part of that journey is you learning how to recover when you slip up in your diet, whether that's missed a meal or you've eaten too much. Now, this is a bit hard to see. Let me get it close to the camera. I just want to show you, I guess, the graph here. Here we go, this graph. Here we go. So if we see, I'm going to assume that every single one of these days where there's either a plus sign, the average O sign, or a negative sign, just assume these are days, and we've got 2 weeks worth of days. We've got 14 different signs. So here we go. We've got I was good with my calories and protein on this day, this day, this day, on this day here. I didn't quite hit my protein intake, so it's a bit of an average day. And then the next day I did calories and protein perfectly. And then on this day, I didn't hit my calories or protein goals for the day. The next day I did 3 days in a row of doing really well on calories and protein. The day after, average, negative, really well, average, really well. So overall, we've got 9 days out of 2 weeks where you've smashed it. 3 days where it was kind of just average, and 2 shit days. That's a win in my books. When it comes to, say, like, you've missed the meal and that's where you just haven't hit your protein, you haven't hit your calories for that day, I don't want you to like freak out and go, oh my god, I have to make up the calories the next day. Don't worry about it, because we multiply these 2 weeks worth of results over a 365 day time span. Let me just get the calculator up. So 9, so if we average that out, 4.5 days times 52, it equals 234 days out of the year. If you have these 2 weeks over and over and over again for a year, you've had 234 amazing days in a year where you've hit your calories and you're on point in terms of your protein intake. That's a body transformation. Like, single-handedly, unless you get like on a social like drinking spree, like you just blow out for 2 or 3 weeks in a row, where you've been drinking, or you've just had events. Maybe it's the festive season. You've had Christmas and New Year's. You've had 2 weeks of just undisciplined, missed meals, extra calories, whatnot. It's just been an absolutely roller coaster. If you're in my one-on-one coaching, we actually have, like, I guess, protocols for this, and we're able to plan in advance, like what to do, what not to do, how to recover, how to plan ahead. But I just want you to just take the pressure off and just realize, okay, I'm here for the long term. I'm here to not only have a body transformation, but to live life to the fullest, and create the habits where I'm confident with my body, confident with how I look, confident with my ability to recover from a setback. That's what we're after. So don't worry about the next day I have to eat extra calories, because if you do that, you're probably just going to like store extra energy, extra food as fat rather than build muscle. If you're on that seriously curvy, I've missed a meal plan, and if you're on the weight loss, fat loss plan, and you've missed a meal, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, you're in a different ballpark, I guess, compared to those who are on that seriously curvy meal plan. Also, again, if this is like a recurring thing, if you're able to pinpoint why you weren't able to have all your meals for the day, was it you're too full? Then now we backtrack. Okay, what did I eat in that day that made me too full? Was it the breakfast? Did I sleep in? Did I leave my meals too late? Did I not have a meal at 7 a.m.? Did I have a solid meal at 7 a.m. and not a shake that's easier to consume, and I can get more calories in that way? If we can backtrack all of these steps, okay, what was the defining cause for me missing that meal? Did I not meal prep for that day? Was it Friday afternoon and I just went for drinks and I just didn't have dinner, and I just ended up coming home snacking because I was a bit tipsy? Okay. That's a fun night for some people, for me. But how can we, next time when I'm in the situation where I'm having a few after work drinks and I haven't had a solid dinner, what can I do to make sure I get a meal? Maybe you go to the local 7-Eleven and you pick up a low calorie like sandwich rather than the pie, and you do that. You have it in your bag, ready to go, and you have as silly as it is, maybe you just buy an extra protein bar from your local supermarket and just keep it in your endless bottomless pit of a bag that you're carrying around. These little things, if we can just learn from the mistake of, okay, what caused the missed meal, next time, this is when you go back to your 80-20 lists, your recovery dieting list, which is in the meal plan module. You're always learning, okay, what happened here to cause this event, this reaction? Okay, next time, blah blah blah, I'll do this. This is the beauty of recovery dieting, because you're recovering from how you've slipped up in the diet. So as long as you learn from the mistake that you made, like, you'll be better off for it. You'll have less average days and less shitty days over a longer period of time, and that's where you get the body transformation. So learn from your mistake, get back on the horse. If you're struggling to stay the course, stay motivated, I'll get you to literally go back to the My Motivations exercise in your prep week, redo it. You either haven't done enough emotionally impacting reasons in that 40-40 list, or maybe you weren't very accurate and literal when you're doing the first exercise, those 13 questions. So get back on the horse and give yourself a break. You're literally on the pathway to transforming your life, and I take it as a sign that you really want it. This is really exciting because you're giving yourself a hard time for missing a meal, or maybe you're just a bit nervous. It means the goal is worth it, and you want to accomplish this goal. We just need to tweak either the motivations or re-prep for when this event happens in the future. All right, cheers, enjoy.